Kanti Devi remembers Swami Vishnu-devananda at the 50th reunion of the Shivananda Yoga Camp. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Looking around this area, he saw a light in this specific area, and he wanted to buy a place here. And it's a long story, but he got finally this place. And when they started coming here, it was just the forest. Nothing was here. And this is the beauty of Swami Vishnu-devananda, that he make the things realize somehow. And at the beginning, when you see all the movies and all the work Gopal is doing, trying to bring us what was going on at that time, you see it was very, very simple. Just some tents and the people with the very old blankets trying to do the asanas, short pants or bathing suits or whatever. And in a very, very, very simple way, he developed all this. And even though, he's not physically here with us, his energy, his love, and all his vision is with us. Because every time I just try to start a DTC, I teach mostly in South America, you feel his energy is very, very, very present. And as you know now, 52 DTCs are going on in this organization every single year. So it doesn't depend on us, because we are different all over the world. Some are Swamis, some there are no, some brahmacharis, some staff, or some people that join us just for the teaching, but they had some contact with Swamiji. And the teachings, they kept spreading all over the world. And it was his mission and his vision and the love he put on all this, what he did in this beautiful place. So, and I also want to mention something that Swamiji said, that everything he did in the name of his Guru. But he said also to all of us that it was not possible to do without the staff. So the staff is like the blood of the energy. I think to Gopal, because I was one of the oldest here, and Radha also, that makes it running. It's his energy, but someone has to do the work. Someone has to move, and that energy is in the staff. And it doesn't matter the generation, from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 40, 50 years ago. From now and on, I know this beautiful energy of the work of the staff on Karma Yoga will be on. And we need to keep that flame alive. And it's what we're trying to do. We're trying to keep the teachings as well as the practice. Because Swamiji said also that we are not preachers. We need to be practitioners. And this is a big difference. And these organizations, maybe it's very difficult for most of the people, because we just not sit here and tell you a nice story. We need to go through too. We need to practice. And this is a part very, very important of our life. Not only the teachings, but our practice. So I know so many people would like to talk something about their experiences with Swamiji. We have only 1 hour. And then I don't know if we have people that were here, I don't know, 20, you all look very young, 20, 30 or 40 years ago. I was not 50 years ago here. I started coming here when it was 1979. That it was at that time the Inner Light Festival. I don't know, were you here at that time? Radha? Nobody else?
1981. I missed all that. They come up in the 80s.
Okay. That meeting was really amazing. I took my DTC in Bahamas, 75, and we had a gathering there. It was the first international yoga teachers congress with so many Swamis. And then I came here to take the advance. And Swamiji made me promise in Bahamas. I didn't want to leave Bahamas. I wanted to stay with him. I started crying and crying. I said, I don't want to leave. I said, just promise me that you will be in Canada every year. Yeah? And then when you be in Canada, you will understand. You will not miss Nassau. Because I'm from South America and we love the beach. It's the best place we can be. But after knowing this place of those beautiful mountains and lakes, I know this is the place, you know, that Swamiji loves so much. And since 75, I started coming every single year for more than 30 years. I missed only 3 times, when I delivered my second and my third child, and when my husband got an operation. But all the rest of the years, I was here every single summer, doing all sort of tasks here, not only teaching, translating, but doing the housekeeping, maintenance, I don't know, kitchen. I was cooking for 5 years here, and all sort of things, you know, you come here to serve. We don't have a specific job, but just you come to serve. And that year, that it was 1975, I will ask Radha to tell a little bit about that Congress. Do you remember?
Yes,